And hello everybody and welcome to Let's Play Lumino City. I'm Ollamh and I am back from the 12 days of gaming and cleaning and doing all kinds of really fun stuff. Just to give you a heads up on where the channel's going and stuff like that. I know I haven't done anything since the 12 days of gaming. I took some time off, cleaned out the studio, built some stands for my lights so that we can make use of the full studio, including the couch, the green screen, and what will be soon turned into the nerd corner. And I'm also taking some time, basically this week, trying to get things planned out a bit more. That's kind of one of my New Year's resolutions is, like today I'm going to be writing the script for next week's Geek Trivia. I want to try and have stuff written up ahead of time so that I'm not spending all of Monday, recording a video as well as doing up a script and then recording and doing all of the Geek Trivia stuff in one day. I want to spread it out a little ways so that it's a bit more, Geek Trivia is written, everything's written a week in advance. Geek Trivia, 5 days of counting, 5 count Friday. Wow. I don't know where my brain is right now. It's not here. It is off in the void somewhere. So, let's go ahead and get into this game. This is one of them that I picked up during the Steam Winter Sale. And I've kind of been wanting to get into it and play it for a little bit. I did play it for just a little bit to kind of make sure that it runs all right and everything like that. So, let's go ahead and get into a new game. This is by State of Play. It's a very beautiful soundtrack. I will give it that. It is a very beautiful soundtrack. Granddad's house. And that's the thing, everything's kind of like in this diagram type, this like, well, it's figure 1. I've got a story for you. And we click here to enter. And it's interesting that the icon doesn't change. It doesn't change to a finger when you're on something that you can do. So, concept and design and animation by Luke Whitaker. Now, as I was saying, Lummi and her granddad. There has been some terrible trouble in the city. I think I'm going to need a cup of tea before I tell you. And I want to show you something. Give me a moment to look in my bookshelf. Okay. Would you be kind enough to go and make the tea? Sure. So we go down here. Alright. Kettle, 2 mugs and tea. Puzzle 1. I'm not sure if this is truly a puzzle, so we take the tea. We drag it up, over, and drop it in the cup. Boop. What was that? Someone breaking in? No! No, you can't! Get your hands off of me! Ow. To the city, Lummi! What was that? That's a good question. What was that? Granddad's gone. Oh, shite. Well, he was trying to warn us, and now the perspective changes on everything, and that's one of the really cool things about this game is the style and the changing perspectives in it. He dropped something. Okay, and then we can click on the bag to look inside. Click to examine and use the handy manual. Ideas, sketches, and how things work. This looks like it could be useful. I'll look at it later. Okay. So now the door appears, and we can go out the door. To the city, Lummi. And like I said, it looks like a really fascinating, fun idea for a game. Because now everything's paper. Everything's like a paper diagram or stuff. You know what I mean. I need to find a way up. Okay, so there's this, and we can click on this hook and see, okay, now we need to ring the bell, so we can pick up this stick, and this is kind of as far as I've gotten is, okay, so now we have the stick, so now, yes, okay, so we can drag the stick up here, hop up on the hook, and use the stick to ring the bell, so they think there's a delivery, so they draw up the hook and take me with them. Seems the stairs are destroyed. And here we are in Lumino City. And I'm going to try and find my granddad. Have you seen him? Your granddad? What does he look like? Old? Big mustache? You mean the handyman? Nope, haven't seen him in ages. Is that all you've got? I couldn't read that in time. My brain is still kind of bleh. But yes, my TV, not another power cut. This is ridiculous. So we can hop down now and, okay, so everything's... okay, so if we start here, we go to here, this one takes us around to here, and then we can split off and go to there. Okay, gotcha. That's actually pretty easy, a pretty simple and easy puzzle. So we cannot get through that gate. So I'm guessing we need to turn the power on for him. So there's a bunch of nodes, but I don't know what to do with them. So, what's a book? Books are always good. There's a plan. Let's see. Even more recipes for lemons. Lemon marmalade. Remember, treat your lemons well, and the lemon will treat you. Lemon and lemon sauce, and using lemons to conduct power. Right. Which I think that's probably what we're going to wind up having to do, because here's a bunch of lemons. Take all the lemons. I remember Granddad saying you can never have too many lemons. I wonder why. You will find out, Lumi. So back out. So if we say, hey, take this. Okay, we can open the bag here and say, put that across. Now that tells us positive, negative, don't touch this one, don't touch this one. Okay, so now if we take our lemons, we should be able to say, yes, okay, we can set our lemons up to rotate the lemon that way, and there we go. And yes, okay, so that brings the power back. I knew it. It just needed a good bash. Time for a bit more telly then. Let's restore the power. And there's one left. Okay, so maybe we actually need to go up and into his office and talk to him, maybe? I don't know. Or not. Can we, hey, but, oh. Okay, so that pulls that up. Maybe we break his antenna, he'll talk to us. I'm not strong enough to bend it back myself. It would fling back with some force if I could. Okay, so what if we take this? What if we take this and we say hook it up to that? Yes, hook it to that, and now we'll come back down here. I love puzzle games. I love puzzle games, and this one looks like it's a really kind of quirky puzzle game. So then we pull that back. Yep. Okay, so now climb back up the ladder, grab a hold of the antenna, and it should fling us. Okay, here I go. This is almost definitely a good idea. Wait, no, it's a very bad idea. Never mind. And I love the, like I said, I love the style. And if I remember right, basically all the backgrounds and everything are actual paper, are actual, paper diagrams, paper like box type things. I can't think of the proper word. Is it just a diorama? A diorama. Yes, they're like all paper dioramas, which is amazing. I love that style. I love the uniqueness of it. I don't know what I'm... that's it. Chase him. Okay, so we're supposed to get the cat. Kind of figured, because the cat's just like right there. Well, that was one way down. He lives with the old mayor up there. Oh, she'll be so delighted to have him back. I hope this is the mayor's house, because if it's not... Oh... You found my little darling, thank you. I was getting so worried about the poor things, and now the power has died again. My poor city. What is this book, anyway? The Handy Manual. Okay. Number of buttons on the lock times 10. What? Number of buttons on the lock. What? There were 5 buttons, so... Page 50? Is that what you're... Wow, this is a huge book. Yes, okay, so, yeah. Page 50 is number of buttons on the lock were 5 times 10 is 50. Okay. Wow, so, okay, so this is kind of giving you a tips on... Yeah, okay. So yeah, this is basically telling you how to solve all the puzzles. But can we just go back all the way back? All the way back. Thank you. So yeah, now I'm sure if we look through number of spikes minus 11 times 10, I don't remember how many spikes there were. But yeah, we can figure out, so this is basically kind of this giant hint book of here's how to solve the puzzles if you don't do it, if you don't know. But like the number of gears times 10 plus 90, that'll tell you the page number to go to find it. Because there's, I mean, I don't think page 1, okay, page 4, I don't think that's actually anything helpful. So just flipping through it wouldn't help, but... knowing, okay, the number of fish in, for example, the number of fish in the garden times 10 times 6 minus 19 will give us the page number to in order to solve that puzzle, which is an interesting way of providing hints. Yes, if you're smart enough and you sit down and do the math and stuff, you can come up with you can get the answers pretty easily. But it's not just, okay, page 1 is puzzle 1, page 2 is puzzle 2, page 3 is puzzle 3. You actually have to figure out which page you need to go to, which is awesome. I'm really digging this game. And yes, I just kind of stretched that out a little bit to kind of explore that a little bit, and this seems like a good stopping point because we're now getting ready to talk to the mayor and say, okay, so what do you need me to do for your city? How can I restore the power and stuff like that? I will probably come back to this at a later time. There's a few other games that I picked up on the the Steam Winter Sale, and also the King's Quest Rubble Without a Cause gameplay that we started back before the 12 Days of Gaming. Plus, I want to sit down and write up my script for Geek Trivia for next week and have that done and the script done and finalized well before I am going to record it. So, as always, thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions. Cheerio!
They certainly can't be considered teenagers anymore. But, on the counterpoint, Turtle's organs do not gradually break down.
Dino. And he obviously has dynamite on him.